Turning now to some breaking news out of the Middle East, a statement from the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd, is confirming that 2 U.S. F-15S fighter jets conducted a strike against a weapons storage facility inside Syria, one used by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard. The Pentagon is calling it a self-defense strike in a response to a series of attacks against U.S. personnel in Iraq and Syria. The statement reads in part, "The United States is fully prepared to take further necessary measures to protect our people and our facilities. We urge against any escalation." NewsNation's Robert Sherman is live in Tel Aviv tonight. And Robert, this comes as NewsNation is learning that a U.S. drone was also shot down near Yemen.
Yeah, we're just getting this information in here a short while ago, Elizabeth, but a U.S. official confirming that an MQ-9 Reaper drone was shot down off the coast of Yemen by the Houthis. These kind of drones are unmanned and they're used largely for intelligence gathering, but the Houthis have taken responsibility, putting out video which they claim shows them shooting the drone down. As a quick refresher, the Houthis are a part of that so-called axis of resistance alongside Hamas, Hezbollah, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and they've taken responsibilities for a few different attacks on the Israelis over the last couple of weeks, all putting this underneath the umbrella of the war that's taking place right now in Gaza, saying those attacks will continue unless the Israelis back down. There's no word yet on if there will be a U.S. response. As those officials say, they're still investigating the matter. Elizabeth?
And of course, now that we have this breaking news just coming in about this U.S. military strike at a target inside Syria, things are definitely bubbling up and getting a little more tense. On top of that, Robert, today the IDF released some video of Hamas terrorists admitting in an interrogation to hiding inside ambulances and underneath hospitals.
Yeah, you rewind a couple of days. The Israelis took a lot of heat for carrying out that airstrike on an ambulance in Gaza. There was a lot of condemnation, but they quickly came out and said Hamas has a track record of using ambulances so that their fighters don't get bombed. Well, now they released this audio today, which they claim is between a Hamas terrorist and a Gazan citizen. Listen to this carefully.
Should I send an ambulance?
No, man. I have ambulances. I can go out with whatever ambulance.
I can go out with whatever ambulance. That's what that one Hamas fighter was saying, effectively implying that Hamas has access to these ambulances. That's just an audio recording, but they also have Hamas terrorists that they've interrogated. One said that they use ambulances to avoid suspicion. That's an actual quote. Another one saying that Hamas has their own ambulances, which look like civilian ambulances so that they don't get bombed as well. Of course, the Gazan Health Ministry pushing back on all this, saying that this is not true and that the ambulance that was hit was shuttling patients south and out of the conflict zone. But they've not offered any proof to back up that denial.
And
Elizabeth?
Do we know where they arrested these Hamas terrorists that were showing being interrogated there? Do we know where were they arrested inside Gaza during the IDF military operations?
Yeah, it was all along the border there. They were all from that October 7th attack there, and it's all from southern Israel, Gaza border in that area.
All right, Robert Sherman reporting live from Tel Aviv. We'll see. This was the evidence that the Israelis had long promised. Interesting that they are now backing that up with some audio recordings as well as these videotapes of interrogations. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.